Karibu sana to another Sanaa kwa sana mziki ya Wiki 2.0 video, na kwa hivyo pia tumkaribishe ndugu yetu Vin Karume. Amemake comeback yake to mziki ya wiki. Shukran sana Vin. Tusome comment yake from the previous video mziki ya Wiki 2.028, then to get to mziki ya Wiki 2.029. Alisema nimependa Bridget Blue straight from the intro. Easy on the ears, easy on the soul. Alafu nimefilio interpolation kwa soft life. Needless to say his execution is of the bumpier persuasion. Lol. I liked Tra's verse. Nimependa the way he paced his delivery. Shukran kwa selection safi as usual. Asante sana Vin for coming back na for the continued support hata kama hukuwa unaongea. Asante pia kwako for being here for another edition ya mziki ya wiki. Let's get into mziki ya wiki 2.029. On this Christmas day ya 2022, at the time of this recording, why does any of this matter anyway? Magaa anatufungulia list ya leo akificha Suzanna Owiyo katika wimbo wake Grab a Woman. It's an Afrofusion song defined by its Afrobeat tones via the drum choices na the lead guitar riff. The acoustic guitar na the horn segments is certainly worth mentioning. On this fun-having jam, Magaa features the legend Suzanna Owiyo, whose Mama Africa album will review in Feb this year, and who's also been recently featured by another contemporary singer kwa their album. Naongelea Okello Max, we've just reviewed Boss, look out for that. Grab a Woman ni track 4 kwa debut EP ya Magaa, OMO, Ochieng Magar Odur, imetoka exactly a month ago, 25th November. Unaweza feel spirit ya having a good time in the music na singing. Grab someone, let loose, but don't you let go. Our next feature ni Easier by Ochiko. Produced by Modest Chabari, written and composed by Ochiko na Modest. BGV Zawadi Mukami and Kidawa Tutu, guitars Ochiko, mixed and mastered by Modest. Easier ndio the opening track kwa debut EP ya Ochiko, Wodhera, ilitoka in September. Anadedi softly, courtesy ya mapenzi, tunaisikia kwa this honest vocal na emotional display. Nahisi the strings, piano na guitars zina align na zina convey his intended intensity more than the drums kwa chorus do. Nimekuwa na wakati mgumu kumove past kusikia ni kama ana sound ka Ethan Muziki. Sharon Onyango-Obbo ana video mpya 3 March a Tale. It's the opening track of her debut EP Nyathi Par An, released on November 11th. A date that has a number of releases from Kenyan musicians. Just to mention wale wenye nilikava ni Kitake Ring, Liboy, Jumadi na Janice Iche. Sharon ana explore minimalist experimental lo-fi production inayo entail sound design elements. Capture loud laughing voices. She uses the video kuongeza verse figuratively na literally. Figuratively juu si ya vocal performance, literally juu it's a poem. A sentimental, suspenseful na rewarding verse from the dad. Incorporate creatively kwa video. Ni dakika moja worthwhile. Dhahabu anaficha Amara Tari kwa wimbo wake Crown. Produced by So Fresh, mixed and mastered by Trevor Magak, BGVs Dhahabu, Amara na Elvis Who. Dhahabu na Amara wanahimiza fellow black women wawe proud of who they are na wavae their crowns confidently, divorcing themselves from expectations as a men and society at large. The track ina merge R&B, pop na trap. Some aspects of the production and the singers' performances deliver, but siezi sema the same kuhusu the southern clubs, and the trap drums are rather typical. Upande wa engineering, not Magak's best. Also sijui if it's just me, lakini Amara sounds different. Kwa their latest release, Goodbye, Buruklyn Boyz wanafeature Young Louis 58 na Kagwe Mungai. Audio Kagwe project iko produced by Google na Obi Africa, video by Omoke under Spade Productions. The moment I read Kagwe Mungai and Buruklyn Boyz wrote a song using the most searched Sheng words on Google, I thought to myself, this is such a Kagwe idea. Then nikasikia the Sanaa and Jua Kali kwa heri flip, sijui kama wali clear, nikajembia this is definitely Kagwe. Actually nilikuwa nimeisikia before. Kagwe alikuwa ameshare a clip of his drill flip of the classic jam in August. Great idea ya the Sheng words, lakini AJ anatumia 7 out of the 10, so the appeal na inventiveness inaisha kwa verse 1. The 10 ni Mbwakni, Saseni, Mbogi, Rieng, Dem, Rada, Omoka, Dere, Chwani na Mabeshte. AJ anatumia Mabeshte, Chwani, Rieng, Dere, Mbogi, Mbwakni na Madem. Mr. Right only uses 1, ana reuse Mbwakni. Young Louis uses none. Besides this, verse yake does nothing for me. Creative na dynamic musical direction from Kagwe. That's what makes this song. Creative na lyrical idea that comes and goes prematurely. Now that tulitaja 25th Krismasi ni wakati wa kuunganisha, and the singer and producer duo has you covered. Produced by Unganisha, mixed and mastered by Bent Isaac, recorded at Bragevine Studio, I'm possibly pronouncing that wrong. Director Tendai Makeri, co-director Greg Alusa. A short, fun and cheeky song and video from Unganisha. The playfulness translates kwa the verses from Labdi and the electronic production from Bent. That infectious synth bassline enough said. Unganisha, again we ask, show ni lini? Then I now add, kuna another project in the works? Very peaceful questions. Kung Fu ni Okello Max, Bien na Bensoul. Produced by So Fresh, this man has really done his thing this year. Mixed and mastered by Trevor Magaa. Electric guitars, Fancy Fingers na Benjamin Kabaseke. Kwa mziki ya Wiki 2.0 nilificha Ethan Muziki's Karate, Kung Fu. Same title, different context. Kwa hii ngoma ya Rumba Drill, Okello Max alikuwa featured kwa Drill Rumba ya Watendawili on week 7, which ilikuwa produced na So Fresh na Trevor Magaa, where Benjamin Kabaseke alicheza. Hapa Kung Fu ni vita vya wapenda nao kitandani. Story ni za watu kugeuzwa maho kwa ploti, kupenda mixture ya broiler na kienyeji na residents wa Thailand na Bangkok. From the song title to the lyrics kuna metaphors kwa wingi. The most outstanding aspect ni guitar work ya Polycarp na Kabaseke. Kung Fu ni track 7 kwa debut album ya Okello Max, Boss. Nimesema tumereview, watch out for that. Costa Ojwang anafeature Brian Sigu kwa Kipenda Roho. No credits apart from za uandishi Costa na Sigu, two Luo musicians making their name in the contemporary scene. Wame-collaborate on this penultimate track kwa sophomore album ya Costa Fueny. The opening drums, not a big fan of. In fact, ingekuwa completely fine kama ngoma ingekuwa purely guitars na bass iko sawa. Ojwang na Sigu wanatupatia memorable na heartfelt verses. Kipenda Roho should have been the closing song kwa Fueny. An album whose launch I attended and reviewed, and which we have just reviewed. Watch out for that too. Naam, this is Sanaa kwa Sana. The work never stops. While Costa na Sigu wanatuambia pleasantly kuhusu Kipenda Roho, Aphropatra anavaa crown yake ya dhahabu as a side sister. Composed by Nadia Gashanja, that's Aphropatra, na Leroy Kahiga. Produced, mixed and mastered by Ras Amor. Acoustic na electric guitars, Leroy Kahiga. Bass, Eddie Ogaga. Keys, Moses Washira. With the addition of Washira, Aphropatra ana team up once again with a group of musicians aliyo team up now create her two preceding singles which zilitoka this year. Mr. Maisha niliificha kwa mziki ya Wiki 2.0 na Foolish debut yake nilioficha kwa mziki ya Wiki 81 kwa blog. Yes, the same blog I keep telling you to read. Sound yake thus far ni versatile. This is a tropical soundscape. Amor pia ana display versatility yake. I stated this nikireview Mr. Maisha. Ila some of the drums could have been more vibrant and overall mixed higher. Significantly, lazima to load chemistry ya Gashanja na Leroy. Delivery ya her second verse haimatch the precision ya the first. Akimaliza anatupatia an impassioned crescendo moment. Big up to all the side sisters who care about the welfare and mental health ya their main sisters. In a planet full of self-centeredness, turmoil na agony, the world needs more of this. Express your concurring or dissenting views in the comments as you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Tucheze na akili ya YouTube. Tuambie nafanya kazi ya maana sana. Tuambie kuna someone out here holding the Kenyan music industry. Vile inafaa, tuko almost kufika 700 subscribers, 23 people to go. Maybe one of them is you. Shukran sana for your time and for checking this video out.